What's up? What's up? I'm Alex, and this is Superhero Hub. And today we are starting the first movie of the MCU. We are going to watch it. We are going to give my thoughts about it, and we're going to work our way all the way through the MCU. Like I said in the last video where I was talking about the future of the channel, if that is still the last video, I'm pretty sure that'll probably be the video before this. Anyways, we're going to be watching all the MCU movies, and we'll see what's going to happen from there. But right today, we're starting number 1, Iron Man, the one that started it all. So I'm going to give my previous thoughts about the movie. I'm like right now in this section, I'm going to give my thoughts about what I remember about the movie and what I thought about it when I first watched the movie. And then we're going to watch the movie after this. So right now what you're seeing is before I actually watched the movie. So yeah, basically what I remember about Iron Man 1, I remember, honestly, everyone loves this movie. But I remember it just being okay. I don't remember that much of the movie being that good. I mean, not that it was bad. I just don't remember it being outstanding. Because before Iron Man, the movie that I compared superhero movies to was Spider-Man, the original Spider-Man trilogy. I hadn't seen Dark Knight yet because my parents wouldn't let me see that yet. They said it was too dark. But I saw Spider-Man, and so I kind of compared it to that. And honestly, I love the MCU. But I don't think any movie in the MCU, in my heart, can compare to the original Spider-Man movies, just because like those are nostalgic. Anyways, that's getting a little off topic. Anyways, I'll just say anyways twice. But basically, I remember Iron Man 1 being pretty good, nothing too special. I remember the villain being kind of it was being alright. One of the better ones of Phase 1, but not too much there. I remember the story being kind of basic, not too much like the romance going. You have the the villain, all that stuff, the basic superhero stuff. But what I do remember being really good is Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man, and that still holds up today. He's a great Iron Man, has been the entire time that he's been doing Iron Man, even though some of the movies have been awful, at least from what I remember. We'll see if I still hold that opinion by the end of this, but from what I remember, Iron Man 2 and Iron Man 3 were garbage. Mostly Iron Man 3. But anyways, I say anyways a lot. I was about to say it again. But yeah, I remember it having a great acting as Iron Man. I loved the character, all of the humor and the just the feel of Iron Man and Tony Stark and how he was so just out there and egotistical in the most fun way possible. I remember being really surprised about how the end of it happened, where he reveals himself as Iron Man to the world. I think that was in this one. And yeah, so I'm pretty excited because everyone seems to love this movie. So maybe as a kid I just didn't appreciate it as much because a lot of people love it. But I just remember it being a pretty decent movie. Not a bad movie, not an amazing movie, but a good movie. So yeah, we'll see after this. Alright guys, I am back after watching the first movie in the MCU, Iron Man. And I know that you guys might not know this, because if you guys didn't catch that, my beard looks a little bit different from the intro than it does now, and my hair. The video I originally did, it got corrupted, so I wasn't able to. I had to go back and re-record it, which is this right now. So this video is coming a little bit after that. This and a few other videos got corrupted, so I'm gonna have to redo them. But I still have my script here, or my notes here, so I still remember them well enough to let you guys know what I think about them. So I apologize that it's not coming right after I watch the movie, but it's not too far behind. But yeah. So this one is Iron Man, and this is the start of the MCU. And after watching this movie, I really enjoyed it a lot more than I remember watching when I watched it the first time. I remember, like, I kind of felt that it was overrated whenever people kept talking about, Iron Man 1 is like, it's one of the best MCU films, or Iron Man 1 is such a great movie. And I was like, is it really though? I feel like that was just nostalgia. That was just, people putting that in there, like, oh hey, this is a great movie because it was the original. But when I rewatched it, I realized that that wasn't just that. The hype was there, but it was actually a genuinely good movie, and there was a lot that went along with the movie that made it so good. You know, one thing that it did is it ended in a way where that not really any other superhero movies end with him actually revealing himself as the hero. That's something that doesn't usually usually heroes like to keep their identity secret. But I felt like that was a really cool aspect that they did in this movie. I know we're skipping to the end of the movie before doing the beginning, but that I just got excited there. But I just think that was a really cool way to end it. Is that it ended it with something that is so fresh and so unique. So it started the MCU off with something that was very fresh and unique, with him just revealing that, hey, I'm Iron Man. This is who I am. And so I thought that was a really interesting way to do all of that. They really did character development and growth really well, especially with the main character Tony Stark or Iron Man. Robert Downey Jr. just hits it out of the park with his character. He really brings in his charm, and you really feel him as the character, and it's really like even throughout the MCU, from what I remember throughout the MCU, this movie really like his character is one of the best in the MCU. And obviously, one thing I have to mention is the suits. The suits are really good in the suit up scenes and everything. Especially seeing him go from the silver and then asking to get the hot rod red. It was really cool to see his silver suit and then his hot rod red suit, and just watching him suit up for the first time was awesome. The music playing and all that, it was really, really cool. It's one of the best suit ups he actually has, in my opinion. And kind of the making of the suit montage was also really cool. Like his, I don't know what you call it, the little like his the one that was spray like the fire extinguisher, basically. We kept spraying him and stuff. There's some funny stuff in there, and I just thought that watching him make it was really interesting, and it was one of the best montages of because a lot of movies have like building montages, but this one was really, really effective in my opinion. Another thing I have to mention is AC/DC rock music went really well with the theme of the movie. I thought it was really the music was really got your heart pumping, and I really liked it. And like I said earlier, the silver suit was really cool, and I honestly like the silver suit better than I liked his hot rod red suit. But it's classic, it's iconic, can't get rid of that. But I did really enjoy seeing him in that silver suit. The fight scenes, they were all right in this movie. They did get better throughout the series. I am a huge action person, so whenever whenever they had fight scenes, that's something I really look for, and I'll probably mention that later on. Like, action is a huge deal to me. I love action scenes, fight scenes that can make or break a movie for me. And the ones in this one were passable to where they didn't hurt the movie, but they did not add to the movie. The fight scenes were just mediocre. And the villain along with that was also kind of mediocre. His character was cool, and I liked I forgot the actor's name for some reason. It's not coming to my mind. But the guy who plays Obadiah Stane, he's really, really good at does a really good job with the character and how his character acts. But they don't really spend enough time on his character to make him a solid villain. But yeah, you really see all of the side characters are really good in this movie too. Happy Hogan, Pepper Potts, the villain. All those characters really are really good characters. Watching his origins really good in the movie. So there's a lot to love about this movie, and it really does set up the MCU. So this is the movie that started it all, and I feel like it was a really great movie to start it all. And this movie came out the same year that Dark Knight did, so it had a lot to go up against. But yeah, that's what I think about this movie. I think it's a really, really good movie, and it's a very solid entry in the MCU. And if the MCU keeps on this track from what I like, if the movies from past this keep on with that track like I remember them doing, then this is going to be a good time. Well, I will see you guys in the next video. Please like, comment, subscribe down below, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.